Hello everyone, welcome to Boulder Dash DX. A key was provided by the publisher, and look at these exciting features such as 9 unique worlds with individual textures. Not sure you want to advertise that. I think that usually is expected to come standard. Anyway, the reason I wanted to play this game is because of this absolutely garish character creator we're about to... Yeah, here we are. I saw screenshots of this and I immediately knew I had to play it because this is the most 2004 to 2008 attempt to sell a game to young children that I've seen since 2004 to 2008. And I desperately wanted to see what kind of monstrosities I can make in this thing, and you can make all kinds of monstrosities. I want to be clear that there's no irony to my enjoyment here. Yes, I think this is funny, but it's also just proper marketing. I saw screenshots, I obtained the product. The product gave me what I wanted, you know? That's that. For those of you that don't know, Boulder Dash is an old something of a classic game, and this is not its first remake. It had a remake on the Game Boy Advance called Boulder Dash EX, as opposed to this one, which is Boulder Dash DX, or Boulder Dash Deluxe. This one feels much more like a remake in the sense that they completely changed the art style. The gameplay is a lot more friendly to new players. A bunch of stuff you'd expect from a remake. It also just has that sort of, I got a copy of this from Ollie's feel, though. And again, I want to be clear, this is not a criticism or anything. I'm not trying to roast the game or the character designers or anything like that. This game appeals to a particular aesthetic. That's all I'm saying, and it nails it. And that aesthetic carries over into the game proper. It's got big, bold, cartoonish characters and colors, over the top, seemingly intentionally obtrusive sound effects. It's got what am I looking for here? It's just got a personality born from a particular era of PC games, particular era of bargain PC games that was created for marketing, to take advantage of 3D because 3D was exciting, and when people saw 3D they were like, oh, cheap 3D games on my PC for under $20, and they would buy them for their children. But that aesthetic is largely gone, and this game survives it. It is that the successor to that legacy in a way, and I love that. Like, let's be real, this has no reason to be in 3D like it is. The graphics don't have to be in 3D. It's an inherently 2D game as far as design is concerned, and you could just as easily make a character customizer using sprites, you know? But it's like this because they were trying to appeal to a particular demographic that I'm not sure is around anymore, but I'm around. And there's a way, and the way there's a voice that shouts, Yahoo! When you finish a level, that is just perfect. That is the peak. That is the good juice. And it's always fascinating to me, you know, when new media captures the feeling of a bygone era. That's not just exclusive to old budget 3D PC games. Like, you have to know there are games out there that try to appeal to retro sensibilities with old retro pixel graphics and retro sound and such, because they want to recapture the feeling of the games from the NES, Super Nintendo, and Genesis era. But I often don't like them so much, only because I feel like they fail to capture a crucial component of old games, is that old games are pretty mean. Sometimes they're deliberately mean and obtuse and just plain difficult, and modern retro games usually aren't mean in the same way that true old games are. And I understand why, it's because they want to be more appealing, but it feels like something's lost, you know? But nothing's lost with Boulder Dash DX. This just feels straight up like one of those old budget PC games on every level, including the gameplay. It is very thorough. Like, if I didn't know any better, someone could for real tell me this was a budget PC game from the early or mid 2000s, and I would probably believe them. The only thing that might tip me off is there's 3 stars to finish a level perfect. Like, if you perfect a level, you get 3 stars. That's like a really popular mobile game convention. It's not like mobile games invented that, but a lot of games have that because of how popular that feature was in mobile games. The music in this game, by the way, I forgot to mention, is perfectly inoffensive. Something that was always weird to me about those old PC budget games is that no matter how garish or obtrusive the graphics and sound effects were, the music was almost exclusively inoffensive. So Boulder Dash DX gets that right too. It may be the perfect throwback game to that era of PC gaming, whether anyone wants that or not. I mean, I wanted it. I think it's way more interesting for being this way. I wouldn't change a thing about it. I didn't talk about the gameplay none. That's fine. I wasn't really here for the gameplay. The gameplay's okay. The level design is alright. They set up puzzles, and you know, if you know what Boulder Dash is, it's kind of like that. But let's just say that.